That it went up.
49.
49. I got the call of, I was boarding school over at Cranbrook, and she died. So she lived a long time.
She did.
Yeah,
She did.
she was quite a gal.
Yeah, yep, bet she was.
She was a strong person.
I bet she was.
My father never discussed much of his life.
Oh, no?
I never asked him what it was like growing up, being the son of the governor, and what it was like. He just never had a chance.
Okay,
And he died when I was 26.
okay.
My father, Harley Warner. So we just, I guess we just didn't discuss it. And now I'm sorry, there's nobody I can talk to.
Right.
I'm going to be 90 next year,
Yeah.
so I don't have anybody I can ask questions from.
And congratulations to that.
Yeah.
It's a long,
Yeah.
Margaret worked as a teller at the bank, and I had a very interesting. I had a conversation on tape, and it just got lost. Of Margaret talking to my brother about the old times. It was very interesting what she did, and I remember her when she was working at the bank.
Yeah.
She was the one who saved all the money
Yeah.
Yeah,
because she scooped it under the
well,
desk.
just when it was robbed,
Yeah.
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 and then it became the fortress. When you went in after that,
Oh.
windows that thick, and there were wires all, and you couldn't walk between one section and the other without pushing buttons.
Oh.
My father was knocked out
Yes.
in the robbery.
Yeah.
and you say playing in the back here, but do you remember playing out in the garden?
I remember
by
there.
chance?
I also remember walking right there and walking my dog, and the dog getting killed right there.
Oh,
God.
Really? Oh, dear.
Truck ran over to my, just come right down Grand River.
Huh.
But living on Grand River was tough. This was a little bit of a grade, and this was the main route, so we had big trucks going by every day, and it was a noisy street. It's quite a shock. We're a thing in Novi. I remember when Novi was
Oh, yeah, just 2 houses.
that Japanese milk.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just crossroads, yes,
Right.
yes.
I used to go up there for lunch when I worked at the bank because I just loved to go up there.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Have a buttermilk.
Buttermilk, okay. Well, what was the restaurant? What was you
It
like
was
to
just a
eat?
little roadside stand,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and they actually, the government stopped and they pumped the buttermilk
Right.
and then out into a little, like beer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they stopped them for doing it because it wasn't sanitary. So it was just so good. It was so thick you had to strain it.
Oh my,
Get the butter out of it. It was
Wow.
very tasty.
very
Ice cream
good.
buttermilk from
And they
Indiana
had the
there.
best pork sandwiches
In the
you ever
60s.
had.
Uh-huh.
And they were actually, when I was working in the bank in the late 60s, they were still in business.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were
Okay.
our customer.
How does it feel? How does it feel to be back?
Oh, it's strange. It's like a little bit back in history.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
And you're away for so long, and then you come back, it's sort of, let's do something normal.
Is it safe for them?
I can't read it.
That doesn't make me
You can read. You probably read it and read it and read it, so you know what it says, right?
By employees of the Department of State, December 25th, 1901. There's something that in there, Michigan,
Michigan.
presented to Harley Warner by the employees of the Department of State. He was Secretary of State.
Secretary of
for the
State.
government.
Huh.
I thought I had a bigger, better one of those, but it didn't show up.
Closer,
I didn't
thank
know
you.
about this till I saw that he was
The cyclist.
yeah.
Yes. My understanding is that his father didn't like him cycling.
I don't think he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how the story
Probably,
that we've been told.
probably just nonsense. It should be something different.
Well.
I was just telling you this, and this was all open.
Mhm.
Tennis court back there that we used to flood and have ice skating in the winter. But this was all open back there and all open here at one time with the ball fields and
Ball
everything.
fields,
Yeah.
mhm, baseball fields.
Yeah.
So all the kids, so if you had baseball fields, that meant the kids from around the neighborhood would
Oh,
come
we
down
had
and play.
just pickup games.
Mhm.
Okay.
It was just fun with
Okay.
all the neighborhood kids.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. We used to bring us milk from the dairy.
Oh, and where was the dairy?
Down at the corner, the dairy was, the Warner had a whole farm on that corner down
Yes.
there.
Yes.
All the way down to 9 Mile Road.
No, I was gonna say 9 Mile, and what was that again? I'm sorry.
Well, not Farmington Road and 9 Mile.
Okay.
That whole corner out there, it was a farm. And you go down there and you wouldn't get turn me by the cows. See the big bull.
Yeah,
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 right.
yeah. They're pretty menacing as it is,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Could be menacing now, even as an adult for
Well,
me, let alone a child.
I just it's crazy. And I remember also going down just behind that business corner, the area was there, and we'd go down and take hot holders with us and push the cans along, and they were filling them up with milk.
Oh.
Is it too, because the milk was too hot?
Well, they were just taking the cans out of being sterilized.
Okay.
But then we could go up and it came down the cooler, and there was a little thing you could take a cup and get the milk because it was cool, and boy, that tastes good.
Yeah.
Betcha. I
It just
betcha.
come down to the rollers like this, and you hold the cup up and you put it out.
Oh, wow, great memories.
That's members of that.
Great memories.
That's from downstairs.
I was gonna bring that up. Where's the outhouse?
They put that in for grandma. Yeah.
Okay, they put it in for grandma.
The only
Okay.
bathroom was just the one up at the end of the hall.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Big house and one bathroom. I don't think it's really that big if you take the porch off it.
Right.
In today's standards.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not that big a house.
Yeah.
Right.
Like 3 bedrooms up there, I think. Four bedrooms. It still looks big.
Boy, yes, yes, and it is big, really,
Well,
actually.
big rooms downstairs too.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. A lot of people to be able to sit around and talk. Which
She,
is-
she was in the fire room when she died.
Mm.
She went up to Kellogg Center. She used to go up there every year.
Mhm.
They have so they call it the sanitarium,
Yes.
Mm.
just for health reasons.
Yes.
Mhm.
I guess she got up and walking around, the stool fell and broke her hip.
Mm.
Oh,
And so they put a hospital bed in that big room,
okay.
and I think that's what accelerated her death.
Mm.
What happens to
It does.
people, you know.
It does.
Right.
It does.
The,
I
fa- the, fa- the
understand.
fatal fall.
Mhm.
When you were younger, with your friends in the house playing hide and seek, where were your favorite places to hide?
We didn't play hide and seek really. We just my memory is using, I think it's upstairs at the end of the hall. There's a big windowsill, and
Mhm.
we'd have plays,
Mm.
but we didn't play hide and seek really. That's all I remember.
Okay.
We didn't have a lot of parties here. I mean dinners, but she was a very strict no drinker.
Mhm.
So there was no fun in games like that.
Mhm.
Smoking and drinking were death to her. She was WCTU,
Mhm.
Wisconsin Temperance Union.
Mhm.
Okay.
So they were very quiet parties until maybe very late in life. There might have been a little bar in the upstairs bedroom.
But you did say your friends would come over to play and she'd give you all milk and cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, we could just-
In the kitchen. She'd go back in that pantry, just back in there, and all this stuff, and set us down. They had a table and little chairs for us. Chair. She was very sweet to us.
Yeah.
That was